Good morning. It's raining. Normally we are on our woods walk right now while husband is asleep. And I'm going to do some slug patrol in the garden because I know that there are slugs, and I just got to do this every morning. Here is this morning's slug collection, and I didn't even get, oh gosh, a fraction. So here, I'll just pull these guys out. These were on the flower heads. I don't like touching them. They're slug slime. Sticks to you. And I didn't grab my gloves, so if I had my gloves, I'd just pick them off. I just fling them across the road. And then, so here are the rest that I got. There's probably thousands in the garden. I just periodically go through there, fling them. Ah, nice stick. Those little buggers. And now we are heading off for our morning walk, and I'll be back in a bit. Baba? Where's Dad? Where's Dada? Baba. Is that Dada or Baba? Baba. Where's Dada? Dada. People in the Pacific Northwest, the proud ones, are particularly noteworthy for not having an umbrella, which, I don't know, that's kind of silly. If you need an umbrella, just use an umbrella. But people want to be tough, you know. All right, so this trail here leads from our place back to several miles of trails. The trail owners, it's kind of a, I don't know what their deal is, but they are tax exempt because they allow the public to walk the trails, but they don't allow dogs, which I think is super annoying, but I do respect their wishes, and I do not bring our dog. But this trail right here, this is not on that property yet, so normally I'll bring Redbone with us. This is kind of the deciduous forest, lots of alder and maple, and a stream runs right through here, and we'll be entering an evergreen forest here in a minute. It's beautiful, lots of foxtails and these beautiful ferns. Very prehistoric looking plant life here. We got salmonberry bushes, huckleberry bushes. We got your skunk cabbage starting there. And this trail that I'm on is an unofficial trail. It's kind of between properties. I don't know who owns it. Nobody knows. People just kind of use this trail. And some people cut through our place to get here. It's like a super secret entrance. So we're buzzing around the salmonberries. We're exiting the deciduous forest and entering the evergreens. You're excited, aren't you? I hear an owl. Let's see if we can find an owl. Where's the owl? Baba? I think the owl eluded us. I'm usually really good at finding owls, but they are sneaky, sneaky. Oh, I heard it. It's too far away. We can't get over there. It's somewhere over there. Trek on. I'm sure we'll see another. Almost sure. I love this part. There's these two big old growth here. Pretty cool. Douglas fir. And I've been apprehensive about saying where I live in the past just because in my, you know, I'm kind of paranoid about the internet. But whatever, I'm in Washington State. There you go. Now y'all know. In Washington State, Pacific Northwest. That's a big tree. Now we are on the official trails of this place. It's a magical place. Ever since I was a little child, I would run back here and pretend and play fairy tale. I think this is where I developed my imagination for drawing and love for creating little worlds and things like that. It's a relatively young forest. This area has been logged, but we are lucky enough to have some older sections preserved here where a lot of the old growth have been saved, kind of interspersed among the newer growth. And it makes a very interesting forest. Hello, Douglas fir sap giver. I like to come to this tree because it gives much of its sap. And you can use tree sap for a lot of neat things. It's flammable. You can make fire starter with it. But you know, sap is real sticky, so you gotta collect it carefully. It gets stuck to you. I can still hear that owl off in the distance. That stump over there used to be on a little island. Well, it kind of still is. It had a moat around it, and we pretended that it was a castle with a moat. So you can see this is kind of a swampy area where a stream starts. And it kind of creates this little, it's a peninsula, but it looks kind of like an island. It's all overgrown and things have fallen, but very cool. It's still there. It looked a lot bigger when I was a child. Deer has been walking on the path. You can see the little hoof prints. Very cute. It's nice to see madrona trees in the mix. These beautiful trees with the peeling bark. It is probably hard to see from your angle, but I'm way the heck up a hill. From where we started down by where that moat was, that little castle moat, we're kind of above that now. And way down there, I think we're probably 200-300 feet above. Something like that. Okay, one last big old growth, or I guess older growth. These are small compared to what you see on the Olympic Peninsula, but here's one more. This big guy, my goodness. That bark's gotta be, oh, at least 6 inches thick, if not more. Kind of creepy how it leans. All right, we're gonna head back. It's starting to pour down pretty hard. The trails that I'm taking you on this morning are just a tiny fraction of all of the trails out here. I'm not sure exactly how many acres this is, but it's got to be more than 100. So there's a lot going on back here, lots of different trails. Almost every month or so that I come out here, I find a new trail that has been made. And I'm not exactly sure how they do it, but I know that they have people who come from the city who want to experience a woods life for a weekend. They have them come out and then they put them to work. So I think they're the ones who are clearing the trails and upkeeping this place. That's one of the thoughts I've been having is with automation taking over jobs. I'm sure you all have heard of universal basic income idea. That's been around for years and years and years. At any rate, we got a candidate running now, Andrew Yang, and he's been talking about universal basic income. Anyway, instead of jumping into the universal basic income idea, which I don't know, I have a feeling that it's going to happen. I think it's kind of inevitable in the future at some point. Personally, I'm not a fan, but I know in Alaska they have a deal kind of like that where they have the oil companies pay every Alaska citizen a certain amount a month. But I was thinking, you know, the economy is always changing, and wouldn't it be neat if agro-tourism gets bigger and bigger? So a lot of the jobs that we're used to now might morph into, well, our economy being based mostly on customer service and agro-tourism. Having your little plot of land or your place, if you have an Airbnb, and really enticing people to come stay at your place and do whatever, you know, whatever shines about your property. You have people come and enjoy it, and you make it the best possible experience. And that's our new economy, at least part of it. Another person who's very interesting to listen to, I'm sure he's talked about, Scott Adams is he's a famous guy. He's the Dilbert comic, and he does a Periscope, and it's on YouTube. You could look at Real Coffee. It's called Real Coffee with Scott Adams. And boy, he makes me think. A lot of things he says, I'm like, oh, come on, you know. But he was talking at one point about the economy of Costa Rica. Costa Rica is it's a tourism economy. If you go to Costa Rica, you have the best experience as a tourist. I mean, these people go to school for customer service. It's college. It's customer service college. So I think they do that in the Dominican Republic as well. When I was there, it was a serious deal. So think about how, you know, there's already a lot of tourism in the United States, but I mean, it could expand. I mean, just think of the internet and how our universe has expanded from that. Think of all the tourism opportunities that individual families and just individuals can do. All right, those are my kind of morning thoughts on that. I like to, when I go on these walks, I think about all kinds of things. Oh, here's my bird nest that I've said hi to every morning. The robin family is gone. I hope they just grew up, because I saw the birds as eggs, and then they hatched, and the mom was feeding them. Now they're gone, and they seem gone a little too quickly. The ravens, or the big crows, wood crows, and the owls here are relentless. They go after robin babies here. It's another sign of the cruelty of nature, and there's no mercy. And that's the thing. Hi, little birdie. If you hear robins freaking out in the woods, what you doing? I'm gonna walk right by. I hope I don't scare you too much. Now, what, are you injured? Uh-oh. Uh-oh, I think you're injured. Buddy, why are you letting me get this close? Hey, you shouldn't be letting me get this close. What you doing? Come on. There you go. Go fly. You're making me nervous. All right, anyway, if you hear a bunch of robins freaking out and chirping, and kind of dive bombing, you can hear them. They have found, or it's because an owl has taken one of their young, and if you look up, you can find the owl. So, all right, I just turned on the pump. I'm heading home, heading back to make breakfast, wake up husband so he can get ready for work and hang out with us for a little bit, and get the day started. You know what? Just gonna show you this really quick. It's not done, okay? I'm still working on it, but I never thought I would spoil my child, but I think I'm totally gonna spoil my child. We are making him a really cool sand pit, so keep your eyes out for that.